will players be happy? The Pro Bowl this year will not happen. Okay?
Oh,
but 2022, it's going to be in Las Vegas.
Ooh,
problematic.
Sin City.
I don't think they should have the game. I think it should be a skills competition. I've been on record saying this for a long time. I think the game is stupid. You're going to get nobody's best effort because nobody wants to get hurt. The only people that are trying their hardest are the people that think they can win a truck and winning the MVP, defensive ends, quarterbacks. That's basically all you got. Everybody else is just trying to survive and say that we're here. Once they took it away from Hawaii, kind of lost its buzz, to be 100% candid. I grew up watching the 40-yard dash contest and all this good time at Hawaii, and they're wearing, their leis, and they're having the time of their life, and they're in Hawaii, and they have an entire hotel. They tell these glorious stories, and then I make the Pro Bowl, and it's in fucking Arizona, and it's cold, and we just lost by 50 to the Patriots, and we got to drive an hour and a half into the desert to practice, and the hotel isn't just rented by the NFL, by the way. There's also 2 other conventions going on. So it's like literally, and we would like you to go build a sidewalk in the middle of the desert on Tuesday because Community Tuesday, you get to be here. It's like, okay, all right. So this is not, by the way, I like giving back to the community. Of course. I absolutely love it. But this is nothing like what I thought. And then whenever you start watching the product of the Pro Bowl, you got to get to a point where you're like, can we not have a quarterback skills challenge? Can we not have these guys bench against each other? Not 225, but have them max out, have a squat, and have money, have prizes up for grabs here. And let's just document it like it's a celebration as opposed to just a game. You make a Pro Bowl, it's a hell of an honor. I mean, it is a hell of an honor. I will always be called a Pro Bowler, All-Pro. You get it. But the actual game itself, big buzzkill. And the fans, big buzzkill. But it still does numbers because there's a lot of big motherfucking names. And if you got a bunch of big names there, why don't we make them do something that's actually interesting and make some content out of it?
Well, the game this year will be replaced by a variety of engaging activities.
Oh, fun.
Here we go. Q&As. Okay, good.
Okay.
Dodgeball.
No, see, that's what I'm talking about. Dodgeball.
Dodgeball is too cool. They would never do dodgeball. That'd be fun to watch.
They
done
did it.
the last
They
couple
do it.
years.
They do it. That's how much you hate the Pro Bowl, by the way. You don't even know that they've done that for the last couple of years. They also have like a quarterback circus that they have, which they build these big like trick shot things, and the quarterbacks have to throw it in. There's like a 5-pointer, 4.
Cool. I like that.
Me too. I'm a big fan of that.
Do they still put the chalk on the end of the ball like they used to?
And that's a quarterback challenge, which was awesome. Peyton used to be in there. Brett used to be in there. There used to be a lot of names in that thing. It used to be really cool. I think there's old footage of old Matt Hasselbeck running around doing it. That's really awesome. For the quarterback circus, the last time I got voted in the Pro Bowl was my last year. I had a dislocated kneecap. And anytime I punted, I couldn't walk the day, right? But I did it for, no big deal, 9 weeks of the season. Made a Pro Bowl with a dislocated kneecap. No big deal. Couldn't walk whenever I had to practice. Nobody talks about that because my brain is intact and I don't have to hit anybody. But let's not talk about it. In my contract, I got a $250,000 bonus if I got to the Pro Bowl, right? Go to the Pro Bowl. So I was pumped up about that. There was a clause in said contract that said if I don't play in the Pro Bowl, I don't make the $250,000. So now I had to figure out whether or not I wanted to stay in shape and punt balls for 2 weeks with this dislocated kneecap, knowing that I'm going to retire and move on and have to kick for the next couple of days because I don't want to just go out and shank balls and look terrible. Or do I go and say, fuck it, I'm not doing a Pro Bowl. So I said, am I allowed to do the quarterback circus thing? Am I allowed to be in the quarterback circus thing? If they would have said yes to that, I would have went down there and did it. They said no. I said, fuck it, I'm out. I'm not doing it. So I didn't do it. And Jim Irsay still sent me a check the day after the Pro Bowl with a letter thanking me. So I was like, hey, thank you, Jim. And just to be completely candid, if they would have just let me go and slice and dice that fucking quarterback circus, this wouldn't have even been called into question. But I appreciate you being the nice guy that you are.
Very nice.
How do you think you do in one of those quarterback competitions when you're going up against the best quarterbacks on the planet?
I'd win.
Shred him.
I would win. Aaron Rodgers isn't out there, right? No. Aaron doesn't do it. Tom's not out there, is he? Nope. No. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there that don't care. It looks like they're going in there just don't. Lamar Jackson had a poor performance, but literally 10 seconds before he's out there, he has a hoodie on because it's cold as hell in Orlando, and he's sitting there like this. He doesn't even know that he's up, and they're like, you're up. He's like, oh, I'm up? Okay, here we go. And he didn't have a good performance. Lamar Jackson could give a single damn about that thing. I would have a 2-hour warm-up, okay? I would have Tom Brady's guy working on my arm before the thing. I would go into that thing fully focused and dialed in. And all the ranges of everything are right in my flick of the wrist. I think it's like a 40-yard ball or whatever into the thing. Like, for me, that is literally max throw, like dude perfect. They just line it up however they're max. For me, that is, here we go, from a standstill. I think I would do very well in that because the lack of effort that everybody else gives that is in said event.
There is one quarterback that always gives effort there.
Who's that?
Mr. Unlimited.
Well, and Drew Brees, too. Drew Brees is Captain Pro Bowl if he's down
Is there any
he
thought
loves winning that
to
shit.
partner with Joe Thomas in Titan games and throw these guys on Mount Olympus?
What about
Go
Gold
AFC
Guts?
versus
And they
NFC.
ended with
Don't
the
be
aggro,
crazy
Craig.
now.
I'll tell you what, there is nothing worse than potentially being a Titan in that Titan game. Could you imagine that, AJ?
No way. The worst would be at the end when Joe was trying to break the thing and there's a chain on the sledgehammer and he couldn't get a good range of motion. Like that would make me so mad.
Well, and they're setting it up like this average guy is taking on this Titan. And it's like this average guy has been, in his CrossFit box 10 hours a day for the last 4 years training for this average firefighter who can do 2,000 floors on a Stairmaster and is taking on this all-pro. And it's like, wait, can we get rid of the average-ass guy? Okay, that guy has given a lot more effort in the Mount Olympus than I have at this point. You're set up for failure there, and The Rock's just like, here we go. Here we go. Good luck. Come on. Good luck out there.
Hey, don't you think that game, what it should be, they should have like Joe Thomas is there. He's standing there ready to roll. Joe gets to go in the crowd and pick his competitor.
That would be cool.
Oh, that'd be awesome. Like a 10-year-old kid.
All right, you
Some
signed
like
up for it.
80-year-old
I would like that. American Gladiators needs to come back, by the way.
Yes, it
And
does.
I would
tried.
like.
I with Hulk Hogan back in the day.
Well, I want to let you know, not just Hulk Hogan tried to bring that back. I am currently working the phones to try to get that thing back. I do believe it is attainable. I've been going for it. I'd like it to be an adult version too, where I can say he just got fucked up. Like I would like to be able to do that. I really. American Gladiators shaped my childhood, and I think the fact that they're bringing back all these other terrible shows, we should bring back at least a good one. Let's
You
try.
are the weakest link.
Great show.
I love that
does
show.
well.
Great show.